friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and today we're going to can citrus fruit. I've got clementines, I've got navel oranges, and I've got grapefruits. And I love citrus fruit, but I hate peeling it. I'd rather just open a jar and eat it. So the first challenge is peeling and sectioning it, and I'm going to show you how. Let's get started. Okay, I was going to can clementines a while back and I wasn't sure how, and then recently I stumbled on a video by Bear Prepper who showed how to do this so that you're not canning the pith. Now I'm going to be canning these in a really light simple syrup, which will be one part sugar, 4 parts water. Now you slice off the end, and you really don't worry if you get a little bit of the fruit there, and you slice off the other end so that it will sit flat, just like this. And then you need a really sharp knife, folks. Please be careful. If you nick your hands, and when you're working with citrus fruit, you're going to be in for a world of hurt. And then very carefully, and I'm doing this slow because it's a small fruit, we're going to cut down the side of the fruit, taking the peel and the pith off. This is probably the most delicate part of the entire process. Okay, so here we have our peeled fruit. Alright, now let's move on to an orange because it's bigger. And again, it's the same process. Very sharp knife, watch your fingers. See, we don't want the end looking like that. We want the orange itself showing. If you want, you can save that for your tea. Cut the other end off. And we do the same as we did. It's much easier with oranges because the skin is a lot thicker. It is a good idea to have a towel under your cutting board, folks, because this can get pretty wet. So again, we're going to go down the inside of the pith on the first slice, and out it comes just like Bob's your uncle. Let's do a grapefruit. And again, on the both inside of the white lines on your first slice, and pop it out. And then the inside of this line, and then just peel it off. Look at that beautiful section of fruit. Okay, here's all our finished peeled and sectioned fruit. And here is the drained juice that I got from it all. And this is the only part of this video I'm going to be doing in the house, because we're going to do the rest in the summer kitchen. I have about 4 cups of juice here, and to it I'm going to add 1 cup of organic sugar and 4 cups of water. And I'm just going to bring this to a boil so that I can make a simple syrup with the juice and the water so that we can can this. Okay, here we are in the outdoor kitchen, and I'm going to use my pressure canner as a boiling bath canner. Here is our fruit. I've got it covered in a basket to keep the flies away. Here's our syrup and our hot lids and rings. And over here on the barbecue, I boiled the jars a little while ago, and then I let them cool down just to keep them from being too hot. Okay, we're going to take a jar from our hot water. Now I'm using little jars, folks, for the simple reason is I'm pretty much probably the only person who's going to eat these. So we'll fill a jar up to 1 inch from the top with the fruit, and then we'll take some of our very light, juicy simple syrup And we'll fill it up to 1 inch from the top. Come on. And we'll debubble. And we wipe the rim of our jar. Always, always, always wipe the rim of your jar. Hot lid, ring, and into the boiling bath canner it goes. Now, you want there to be enough water in the canner that it's going to cover all your jars. Okay, so in the bottom we have 12 half pints, and in the top here we have 4 1/4 pints, 2 half pints, and a pint. And when this comes up to a boil, we're just going to boil bath can it for only about 10 or 15 minutes. It really doesn't need a lot because it's citrus. Alrighty. Our jars have been bubbling away for 15 minutes. And we're just going to take them out and let them cool off out here in the breeze. And there it is, folks. 20 jars of mixed citrus in a light juice and syrup. Lovely treat for the winter. Take care. Bye-bye.